Similarly, Austin Carr had a nice little grab in the corner of the end zone. What have you seen from him maybe from spring to yesterday?
All right. Now, you guys are asking a lot of questions about what have we seen from this guy, what have we seen from that guy. We've yet to put on pads. All right. So understand that, you know, there's a pretty talented group of evaluators in this room, but in all honesty, our evaluations come more in training camp when we actually practice and we can fully execute the techniques and the plays that we're trying to do. So the main thing we try to get done in the spring and the main thing we're trying to get done in these 2 days is to teach the players what to do, to give them the most fundamental instruction that we can, given the restraints that we have on practice. And then when padded practices, and I would say real training camp starts tomorrow and will continue for quite a while after that, including preseason games, is when the real evaluations start. So I know everybody's all excited when a guy catches a pass, but when the defense doesn't jam them, where they're not allowed to really, because we don't want heavy contact out there, aren't competing for the contact at the end of the play, then it's not quite the same as when all that's going on. I'm not taking anything away from the receivers, I'm not taking anything away from anybody, I'm just saying it is what it is, that there's the competitive level out there is not what it's going to be starting tomorrow. So to evaluate players competitively when they're not on a competitive level, you know, I have a hard time with. But I know a lot of the people are real good at that, and they can make a lot more out of it than I can, so I respect that. But due to my personal limitations and my personal inability to make those evaluations, I don't make them. So we can keep asking about how everybody does on this and how everybody does on that. And the main thing for me is to see if they're doing the right thing, doing it properly, how we can correct that, and then there'll be a point in time where everybody will be able to go out and do it to the best of their ability against very competitive players on the other side of the ball, and we'll see what happens. And so that's when the evaluations really start, other than if a person can't take the instruction and do what you're asking to do or can't do it properly, you can evaluate that. But in some cases it's hard to evaluate how they're doing competitively against somebody else when it's really not a competitive situation.